All right, welcome back, everybody. In light of the election season, it is time for Alex and Barry to show you that Mitt Romney and President Obama have nothing on them. Now the gentleman from Maryland will now debate on the question, what do the Redskins have to do to defeat the New York Football Giants? Alex, you're going to go first.
Okay, Barry, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
We don't have to stand up and walk around the room and point at each other, do we?
No, we read our transcripts, too.
I would say they have to let RG3 be RG3. And with that, there's some risk there.
Right.
I didn't think he should have played last week, okay, given the concussion. But there's the question, do you go conservative and have him try to establish a run with Morris and be sort of a traditional quarterback? Or do you do what won them this last game, which is put him at risk and run the option and run some design runs, quarterback draws, which might mean he's going to get popped. But I think if you're going to beat the New York Football Giants at their place, you can't play their game, which is conservative, run it, play fake and throw it. You have to put him out there and take a chance and let him be him. But I could see where the other side of that is dangerous because, as we saw 2 weeks ago, it doesn't take much for somebody to get hurt.
Your 35 seconds is up.
Oh, my man.
Thank you.
Candy Crowley over here.
Mr. Barnes, the other gentleman from Maryland.
Right, I'm not offended.
That's good. But we don't do that.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that.
No, but this is the NFL, all right? This is the NFC North. If you're going to win, you have to take risks. If the Redskins go out there and try to do anything different they did so far, they're going to lose, and they will deserve to lose. But this really doesn't come down so much for RG3. It's going to come down to their defense. How the defense is going to respond to what Eli Manning and those guys are going to do as far as attacking. You know, Eli and his core receivers, every time you turn around, someone's always injured, but they always put everything together. But it's up to the defense if they're going to try to put some pressure, actually get some pressure on Eli, be man up, play man-to-man on the receivers. Try not to let the receivers get in front of them. Don't give up too many of the inside slot lanes. Matter of fact, keep on the inside so that you know that everybody be corralled around. It's really going to come down to what the Redskins defensively can do. And when it comes down to the offense side of the ball, the Giants going to give them so many looks. The Giants are one of the very few teams that can do a 3-4 and have their linebackers drop back in coverage. You never know which one they're going to send to the quarterback. You never know which one they're going to have drop back. So RG3 going to have something to deal with on that side of the ball. But it's really going to come down to the Redskins get out there and make a stop.
Okay, Mr. Barnes.
I wasn't finished. So they want to make a stop, or they're going to actually
seconds,
do something.
Mr. Barnes.
They're going to make something happen so the Redskins can win.
All right. Do you have anything else to say on that question?
I'm good with no rebuttal.
All right. All right. Our next question, gentlemen, is which of the 5 rookie quarterbacks in the NFL will get to the playoffs first, either this season or next season?
Okay, I'm going to jump. I'll say Russell Wilson.
Okay.
I see him getting there this year. You know, I ain't going to say this year, but I can see him getting there probably first because that division is a little weaker. You know, opportunities are there for any team to always pop up and to win that division. And the way how that young defense is playing, a solid secondary that's very physical. You have your defensive linemen, they're very physical and very quick on the edges with their rookies that they have there. And when anytime you have a good, solid defense and you have a running attack with Sean Lynch in the backfield, it makes the job easier for a quarterback. So I would say out of the 5 that's playing now, I would see Russell Wilson in the playoff first.
All right, Mr. Parker.
I'm going RG3. The reason I wouldn't go Russell Wilson, even though he's a great quarterback, is they got a lot to deal with over in the ACC, over in the AFC, over in the AFC. That'll be on a political ad soon. You got the Steelers, you got the Ravens, you got the Broncos if they are for real. The AFC East is much better. I think it will be harder to get to the playoffs in the AFC. I think the Redskins have something special. This guy is 6 games in. He's 22 years old. It feels like he's been here for 5 years. If this is a learning curve, wait until he learns this stuff. I think it will be them. I think the Eagles are down. I think the Giants are formidable. I think the Cowboys are what they have been lately, sort of a joke. On paper, they're supposed to be good, and they don't win football games. But I think the road to the playoffs is easier for RG3 and the Redskins. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's why I would go RG3, as opposed to Russell Wilson, who's a heck of a quarterback, but I think he's got more teams to leapfrog to get there than the Redskins do.
All right, your time is up. I'm going to ask you, gentlemen, who you think is the best NFL team right now? in the NFL. You have 15 seconds each.
Go right.
Barry?
You want the floor first?
I'm going to go with the New York Football Giants. When you go into San Fran, who 10 days ago we thought was the best team, and you beat them in their place by 3 touchdowns, I think they're the best team. Could the Redskins beat them this Sunday? Absolutely.
I should have went first because I had the Giants too. The Giants is one of those type of teams that, despite whatever they're up against, it's just that will and that mental capacity they have to pull out any type of victory.
All right. Very
We
convincing,
agree.
gentlemen.
We agree.
The gentleman
We
from
can run
Maryland.
together.
We
That's
say
right.
both
That's
of them win.
Exactly.
Right? All right. Well, look, I tell you what, we're having so much fun. That's all the time we have. Our thanks to you, Alex and Barry. And we thank you all out there for joining us. So for all of us, all of our Sideline Report team, I'm Marvin Jackson. We'll see you next time right here on the Sideline. Take care, everybody. Thanks, guys. You guys.